What's up, y'all? I'm Quincy. Today is day 25 of this 30-day redesign journey. And if you don't know up until now, watch the other videos. They will be enlightening to you. Today, listen, I'm a principal design manager. Been doing this for a very long time. And I decided to challenge myself. So we're doing this 30-day redesign journey. We're on day 25 of this. So today we're doing something pretty easy, but theoretically a little difficult. We are handling VidIQ, Video IQ. They're this amazing platform that really just, does a lot for someone's videos, essentially social videos. A lot more. I'm butchering their About Us. We can look at their About Us page essentially. So, but their social media posts are a little lackluster. And I know they are in the business of helping, YouTubers or people who are doing videos, really capitalize on their content essentially. But some of the social posts that I've seen of them, they're not great. So we're just going to reorganize some things, to make them a little bit more eye-catching and a little bit more appealing. So we're just really working out copy, typeface, the hierarchy of them. And we're going to use the same contents that they have on their post, and we're going to redesign them. All right. So it's going to be a quick project, and let's get into it. Let's go. All right. So we're on their LinkedIn page, and it talks about here, 99% of small YouTube channels make those same mistakes. So, it's cool. You have to read it, but the hierarchy of copy, because essentially everything is the same typeface, which is great. Same type weight, the same type size. That's not recommended on a social media post or any post in general. You want to create hierarchy between the copy, between the elements. So you want what you're trying to get to stand out a lot more, than the other copy elements. Now, 99% should be standing out of small YouTube channels. So you want that number 99 to be jumping out at you essentially, and it's really just not, So this is just one of the ones that we're going to do. And I'll show you some of the other ones that we're going to do also. But let's take it. We're going to go to Illustrator, I believe, to make this happen. All right. So let's get after it. All right. So now we're in Illustrator. Bring in my reference graphics. Get the logo. Essentially going to trace this out. But I'm realizing it's not going to work. So let me grab another logo of theirs. Try to find it in Google search. Just going to grab this logo. Got it. And I'm going to create a blue background, pretty much what they have, essentially. Think about, should I put a gradient? So let's go with a gradient, almost like what they have. But instead of from left to right, we're going to go from bottom to top, essentially. Get that logo, put it in that circle, which they have on the right-hand side. Gonna go grab these. Well, I need to cut out the gentleman in here. So let me grab him. I'm gonna cut him out. And both social posts that I'm doing. So got him. There he is, pointing to his head. Figured let me try to frame him and put him in a, this widening circle essentially. Gonna make it a little transparent. Maybe I put him in a color essentially. But this is just a process. I'm just deciding what to do. Maybe I could just fan it out, almost like a golden eye effect. But no, maybe I could put a color between each one of these. No, there's just too many colors, really just too many things going on. Because really I want to center on the copy. And we could, that's okay. That's not terrible. It's better than what they have. So we're gonna put in at 99 because we want that 99 to be the focal point. So when someone's scrolling down on, LinkedIn or anywhere they're at, that 99 sticks out to them. So maybe I could put a color block there, make that 99 color block essentially with him at the top. No, let me move him to the bottom. I'm gonna work out this text. What should it be? What should it be? And maybe I'm gonna put a separator and put the copy on the right-hand side. So now we essentially, it's almost, we're creating an infographic. You guys know infographics. I'm pretty sure you do. You've seen them before. So I have my copy in here. I'm gonna make it 3 lines to match up with that 99%. And maybe I should make this a color. Maybe not, but maybe I should block out this 99 and it should look like that. Now, we're centered on 99. So when someone's scrolling down the page, they see that 99 right away. And that's what we're trying to create, that effect that we're trying to do. I'm going to put in our other copy, make a lot of videos, don't get attached, yada, yada, learn what works. So we want these 3 to be the focal point, not the focal point, the sub focal point of our social media posts. And then there's the one at below, do more of that. And that do more of that, we want it to stand out. So that 99, now it's got bolder. Maybe I should put numbers on each one of these because it's talking about, the mistakes. So what mistakes? Top 3 mistakes you make. So maybe I should color block these numbers essentially. We're creating one that's at the social post that's at the bottom, not the one that's on the immediate right. So maybe I should skew this number 1. I'm just deciding. Maybe I should put an arrow, thinking. Now we're, have these aligned, deciding against it, don't like it. Let me take everything out. Now let me make this 99 big. I made a clipping mask, but 99 at the top. Now, as you're scrolling, would you see that 99? Absolutely. Would you stop? Totally. 100%. Do you know what's 99 even though it's cut off? Yes, you do. Totally. So now I'm going to put in, that subheading, which is of small YouTube channels make the same mistakes. And now we created hierarchy in our social posts. So I'm going to number these exactly what they are. Going to move him over some, make him bigger. And I like it. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're going to add a little bit more element to it. We outlined that 99. This fixed these 3 things. I'm going to put it in a color, essentially. So now we create a little bit more separation between what we want people to see, what we want them to notice first and foremost. And I like it. I like the way it came out. Essentially, I might change it. Just thinking. Now we're talking about this next post, which is a success. So I'm looking for something that talks about success, a celebratory, icon. No, this word success, much like what we're doing on the left, it doesn't have the same effect that 99 has. It does not have the same effect. So I'm going to just put that success at the top, put the subheading at the bottom. I'm going to line everything up, center everything. Should it be this? Should it look like this? Working out. Put my copy up. Numbering them, thinking about numbering them, but no, I'm not going to number them. Remember that last point we're going to leave out. Do not do more of that because he's pointing. So maybe I put 1,000% in there, and that's not copy that they had already, but 1,000%, you're going to stop and see 1,000% completely. Absolutely. But is it a focal point on the point he's making? The answer is no. It is not the focal point on what he's making. So I'm just going to leave it as success on YouTube. Comes down to this. I'm going to make this a little bigger. I'm going to make, and I'm at the bottom copy. I'm going to center him like he's pointing. And he's pointing right out of that. Do more of that. Success on YouTube does more of that. And I like it, like the way it came out. I want to put some check marks next to these points. They could be bullets, but you want to make sure you're checking these off. Make a lot of videos, don't get attached, learn what works. So we put check marks next to it. Again, creating hierarchy of copy. Now we want to make the same thing what we did on the left to the right. So we're creating a pattern in our social posts. So everything looks similar and we're not disassociating, our messaging depending on the social post. So that 99%, as it's outlined, we're going to make this one outline also. You're still able to read it, put a little drop shadow behind this. And I like it. I like the way it came out. I like the way they both came out, so both at the top, so I made this bolder, which really just is making it all caps, essentially. But this is great. I'm gonna just play with the background, how it should be, what it should look like, yada, yada. But I like it. It is 100%, 1,000% better than what they have currently. And I know, and it's only simple changes to the copy, just highlighting certain elements in the copy. So I'm done. Let me show this to you guys.